Sir Jim Ratcliffe told to sack delusional Erik after Man United comments. As 78% of Manchester United fans want first-team regular sold, Manchester United and new minority shareholder Sir Jim Ratcliffe have been told that it's time to sack Erik after his recent comments were blasted. The Red Devils suffered their first home defeat to Fulham since 2003 on Saturday as goals from Calvin Bassey and Alex Iwobi ramped up the pressure on the Dutch boss again. Aston Villa's 4-2 win over Nottingham Forest moved Unai Emery's side 8 points ahead of United in the battle for 4th place, with Ten Hag and co in danger of missing out on the Champions League next season. Despite a dispirited performance result without their talisman Rasmus Højlund, Ten Hag surprisingly felt that his side still should have taken all 3 points. "We fought ourselves back into the game and we get a draw, and at that point, I think we deserve to win the game," he said. Then in one loose moment, we lose the game. Of course, we are very disappointed about this, but we also have to move on, and we will do. Ten Hag had already dug his side out for the error which allowed Iwobi to score a 97th-minute winner, but his analysis did raise an eyebrow after a below-par performance. United were rarely in the game and Harry Maguire's late equalizer almost denied Fulham what would have been a well-deserved win. Former Aston Villa striker Gabby Agbonlahor was bemused by Ten Hag's interview and claimed that the delusional boss should be sacked by Ratcliffe imminently. He told TalkSport, "Have you ever heard someone more delusional? When a manager is delusional like Ten Hag is sounding now, it is time to move him on. Come out and be honest, your team were dreadful. Every player through the whole 90 minutes. 8th home defeat this season. The team showed character to grab the equalizer. You winding me up." United have been getting away with bad performances and still somehow winning games, but today they got exactly what they deserved. Manchester United today were a disgrace to that football club. There have been concerns over Ten Hag's future at United as a result of the arrival of Ratcliffe, who is overseeing the sporting side of the club. Sweeping changes are being made behind the scenes as right-hand man Sir David Brailsford has already been joined by new CEO Omar Barada, and they have targeted Newcastle's sporting director Dan Ashworth. There has been no suggestion that Ten Hag's position is being reviewed by the new hierarchy, but he will be keen to end the season on a strong foot to avoid further questions being asked. In other news, 78% of Manchester United fans want first-team regular sold. A poll suggests Manchester United suffered a defeat at Old Trafford against Fulham, which has left fans wanting one man sold in the summer. It wasn't the best of days for Erik Ten Hag and his Manchester United side. The Red Devils were granted their first loss in 2024 against the Cottagers. There weren't many standout performers on the day. None of United's usual big-game players took the game by the scruff of the neck. That includes Manchester United fans want to sell Marcus Rashford. Rashford was faced with the task of leading the line, and even he'd admit that it wasn't his best performance in a United shirt. This has led to criticism from fans, who also are now not so sure they would keep him around Carrington. The United stand sent out a tweet after the fixture, asking fans whether they'd sell Rashford. The results were staggeringly in favor of selling, with a whopping 78.8% stating they'd get rid. This came from, at the time of writing, 53,111 individuals who are evidently fed up with the England international's performances. Marcus Rashford, keep or sell? It's such a difficult one. Rashford has been one of the shining lights for Manchester United over the years, but this season his performances have been particularly stale. He has just 5 goals and 2 assists in 25 games in the Premier League this season, a stark contrast to his electric form in the 22-23 campaign. Our opinion: it depends on how much you can get for him. If there was a potential buyer in the summer and the money was right, it's definitely something to ponder. Saying this, Rashford usually epitomizes everything good about United when on form. It's just a real shame we're not seeing anything near what he's capable of on a regular basis. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.